Welcome. It is now Thanksgiving weekend, and I did some sourcing this weekend. So I'm calling it a two-part video because it's all the stuff I sourced on Thanksgiving weekend. Friday, I went to Salvation Army and Goodwill because they both had 50% off. Then Saturday, I initially was planning to just go to the bins, but then I found out there was a bag sale. So instead I went to the bag sale. Well, not instead, I went to the bag sale first, and it's not real close to my house, but it's more than halfway to the bins. So I figured, all right, I'll go to the bins afterwards. So I'm sharing with you now what I got at Salvation Army, Goodwill, and the bag sale. And then I'll do the bins as a separate video because my bins hauls are always their own video, even though this is I think much smaller bins haul than normal. So let's jump into it. I did not do very well at the retail stores, but I never do. For Salvation Army, I only got 3 items. Well, actually, I only got 1 item to sell. Okay, I got 4 items. I got these for myself. They're just some black jeans. I swear my whole adult life looking for black jeans in thrift stores, and I never have any luck. I was wearing leggings, so I put them on over my leggings. And they seem to be all right. I won't really know until I try them on again whether they're real keepers or not. They're Levi's. I could try to sell them if they don't work for me. Same with these 511 tactical. I'm trying not to buy that too much to resell because they haven't been doing well, but I like these and they fit pretty well over my leggings, so I'll try those on. I'm not even going to show you the shoes. They were just, first of all, Salvation Army runs 50% off sales fairly often, but they never include shoes or anything else. But on this morning it was. I got some On Cloud running shoes. I found flaws in it that makes me not want to sell them. So I just listed them cheap on Facebook Marketplace. We'll see what happens. If they were my size, I would keep them. They're very wearable. And then I got this. I did not look at the comps. I just liked it. It is Rodeo Drive by Stetson, or maybe because it's Stetson, it's Rodeo Drive. I didn't look at comps. I just liked it. It's a size small, and I believe it's unisex, and it's too tight on me. I mean, I can't get it on all the way, and if I did, I'd have a headache this big right away. It's a bummer. Well, I mean, not really, because I probably wouldn't wear it. Maybe once. Anyway, I was surprised to see that at least the asking prices, as I recall, can't remember if I looked at the sold comps, are actually not bad. So I'm glad I got that. Then, okay, at Goodwill, I got, footwear has always been my #1 seller. And I'm kind of in a pickle there because bins aren't really doing shoes much anymore. So I just haven't been able to, I don't have a solution to how I'm going to get them. So I'm just not getting them. I went to the Goodwill, and even at 50% off, I bought 2 pieces of footwear that I overpaid. I'm not going to lose money. I'm sure they'll sell, but the margin just won't be what I would prefer. But I really wanted to I like to have it in my closet. So if I have to make less, I have to make less. But I still need to be picky. So these are Ariat boots. Got a rubber sole. They are a men's 7.5D, which is kind of on the small end. So between that and the price, it's questionable purchase, but so often this kind of thing is really beaten up because people just wear them and wear them. But these are in excellent condition. I'm not going to say it that, but all things considered. It's a really nice leather, sort of a buttery leather. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I will make money on it, just probably, not as much as I would like to make given how much I paid for them. Then these are La Moda. Now, normally I don't recommend paying up for La Moda. If you look at comps for La Moda, it isn't great. But these, #1, show absolutely no wear. They're vegan suede and there's not a mark on them. And look at the bottom. If they wore them, it was just on carpeting to try it on. So there's that. I have sold LaModa before, and it took a while, and it sold for slightly above what the comps would suggest. It's cute. They have like the skulls on the inside. The thing is, there's not another pair like this for sale. I mean, I looked and looked. I couldn't find any for sale. I couldn't find any sold of this exact shoe in this exact color. So I thought that is helpful. It means I can, price it up and there's no competition. I thought they were a size 10 because they say so, which I thought was good. But then I tried it on and I realized it's UK sizing because these are definitely not a 10. I put them on, I'm like, oh, these are an 8, possibly 7.5. And sure enough, UK sizing, size 10 would be an 8. So we'll see what happens with those. I'm willing to wait a bit, but at least I'm adding some footwear to my closet. I just don't know what I'm going to do about that. It's so upsetting. Ugh. Anyway, I picked up this dress. I'm glad it was half price today. I feel like there's no tags. I feel like it's handmade. Look at the stitching. That looks handmade to me. But that's a balloon sleeve. I know this because I did an image search. Let me show you the whole thing. And I'm going to insert a picture of it. So I bought this just because it was so unusual. I love the mixed print. I did a Google image search, and there is a brand called Alemais, Alemais. It's an Australian brand, and I found 2 dresses very similar to this with just a little different like design on it, and they're charging $995 for it. But there's also cheaper versions. They called it the Balloon Seeker dress. So I'm thinking somebody made their own balloon seeker dress. Either that or this company, Alemais, makes it look like it's handmade. I don't know. It's very confusing, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Also, all the pictures show that it comes with a belt, a self-tie like green fabric with a pattern on it. But I actually like it better without. It's a shirt dress, buttons up all the way. I might shoot high to start with for $100. Also have to size it based on how it fits my mannequin. I mean, I feel like it's supposed to be loose fitting, but I feel like it's also a pretty large size. My first avenue of figuring out sizing when it doesn't have it is I try it on myself. Hang on, I'm looking. I thought I saw a hole. No, I did not. Anyway, I try it on myself. That works for anything around my size. But once I get into the larges, extra larges, 1Xs, it's hard to tell because they're all very big on me. So I will do measurements and compare to other things and figure it out that way. Then the last item that I picked up at Goodwill, this is something I don't often pick up. It's a throw blanket. It's obviously well used because here, let me show you the label. Okay, it's Pottery Barn, but this is completely faded and in poor shape. But considering the color of it, I could not find any spots. Haven't looked under the ring light yet. It's this really nice fisherman's knit, cable knit throw blanket. So it's a very manageable size for shipping as opposed to a comforter. And then it is fleece lined or Sherpa lined. So pretty. It was not expensive to begin with, and then it was half price. So I took it and I could always just use it. Okay, so that was it for the thrift stores. Now the bag sale. I've been to this bag sale before. Let me tell you, this is a charity that doesn't have a thrift store. And they don't, and it's all like business casual and evening wear. They don't have jeans. They don't have leggings, no athleisure. And I was determined this time, it's not, I don't find much in the way of bolos there. I did find a Sanka set dress last time that I've never had that before. And someone else had a Veronica Beard blazer. I was bitter about that. Bitter. I know that it's not going to be like a ton of great stuff, but if I can stuff that bag enough, I can get enough stuff to make money. And nothing like super low end. And if it was, then I would find something else to do with it. But I was determined to stuff the bag more than I usually do. Like I rolled everything. This is the bag. It's messier now because they look through it a little bit when you bring it up to the register, because they do have individually priced stuff as well. And so they look to make sure you haven't hidden, and I don't blame them, I don't take it personally, that you haven't hidden, you know, one of the $25 jackets in there or one of the $25 dresses. There's some company that donates to them, and there was tons of new stuff. I have to look it up because I didn't even look at that stuff, because while it was probably well priced for new, for people that want it, for reselling, it's, you know, it's like $25 for jackets. The company's name is Varley. I have to look that up. I'm not familiar with it. Anyway, let's see what I got. It's exhausting to go through the sale. All the racks are high and packed full of stuff. And there are many, many, many racks of business suits, which is something I really don't want to pick up. So like I usually pull things as I go, because if I don't, I can't go back for it because someone will have grabbed it. And I don't know whether it just depends on how much stuff I find. Like there was a Pendleton wool suit that I carried around the whole time because I was like, if I can't find enough to fill the bag, I'll take that. But I still have a Pendleton wool suit that I think I picked up there last year that hasn't sold. So then, you know, my arms are sore from holding all this stuff, and I'm trying to go through the stuff, and it's crowded. It's a workout. I was exhausted last night. Anyway, this is J. Jill, a brand I almost don't pick up at all anymore, but it's a size large, but it's lightweight and it rolled up nice and small, so I managed to stuff it in. I did the racks twice. I got my initial stuff, and then I'm like, all right, I still have a few inches. I need to find more things, and this was one of those. It is I would say tunic length shirt, button front, stretchy, almost t-shirt material, nice color blue. I mean, I can also try to put these things on Facebook Marketplace for just a few bucks. I do Facebook Marketplace, but strictly like yard sale prices. What's this? It's kind of fun because I don't remember what I got exactly. Oh, this is Calvin Klein, size medium. We've talked about this before. I have mixed results with Calvin Klein. Sometimes I do really well with it. Sometimes it sits. This was on the last rack I went through as well. It's like a sweater dress. The one thing I'm not doing is exposed zippers. And a lot of the dresses I come across that are Calvin Klein have exposed zippers. But this is a sweater, short sleeve sweater dress with a asymmetrical zipper. I kind of like it. I wonder if it would fit me. If I were to wear something like this, I want it to be kind of loose because I got kind of a tummy. So it might work. That's 2. Will I remember that? Probably not. We'll see. We'll call this 3. The brand is Land's End, another brand that I don't pick up. In fact, I think this is a Land's End. I may have bought it to sell, but it smelled like, I don't know if it was perfume or scented detergent. And so I had it like out in the garage for over a year, and I finally got it that it's not smelly, and I just ended up keeping it. Anyway, I got this because it's 100% cashmere. It's a size 3X, 24W, 26W, and it's a twin set. Oh man, I used to be mad for these things. I loved twin sets. I ended up getting rid of all of them. So long sleeve twin set. Let's see. I don't even know if the inside one. Oh, the inside one is short sleeve. Sometimes twin sets have a sleeveless one. If you're young and you're not familiar, this is a twin set. It's usually sort of a very prim button down little cardigan with a underlayer, a tank, or like this, and you can wear them with pearls. That's the sort of twin set look. What is that? 3? 3. Okay, this is something blue. What is it? I did end up with quite a bit of evening wear because as I mentioned, I didn't want suits, and they have a lot of evening wear, and in between there isn't a whole lot of options. This is Jessica Howard. Okay, this is just my idea. When it comes to evening wear, style and price would help. Like if somebody doesn't want to spend a lot and they need something, then they might look on Poshmark, and if you can find an evening wear dress for $30, that's a score, and you're not going to be so concerned about it. I mean, unless it's, MacDougall or something, which, by the way, the first time I went to this bag sale, I found a MacDougall. It was the most gorgeous gown ever. I think it sold for $260. Anyway, that hasn't happened again. Just a navy blue jersey knit. Oh, it's a jumpsuit. I forgot. I try to stay away from jumpsuits, but this did roll small as well. Wide leg, and it's new with tag. So even if I list it at 30, that's okay. All right, I forget how many items I have. This is something black, and it's still rolled. She didn't go through the whole bag. Oh, this is H by Halston Essentials. Very basic. Oh, what size is it? It is a size 2X. Okay. Got a lot of plus size, it looks like, and I don't do that well with plus size. Basic black. I would call it a tunic top, though it almost looks like it could be a mini dress, but I think once you fill it out with a 2X body, that would make it more of a tunic. If I held it up against me, it would probably hit me like a mini dress. Oh, it feels really good. I don't know what the fabric is. Let's see. It is also a jersey knit, but very, very soft and feels really nice. It is 94% modal, and 6% spandex, elastane. Nice fabric. I think this is a good basic piece. I don't know why. Just because of the limited options of type of wear. This is Ming Wang, which can sometimes have decent comps. It's a little cardigan or jacket. It's made in China, but I suspect it's vintage because it's got that. I don't think they use that anymore. I don't expect to get too much for it, but I will list it. It'd be cute with some black pants. All right, I see something. Oh, that's the suit. I did get one pantsuit, but I'm not going to try to pull that out yet. This is Classique Entière, which is a fairly expensive brand that doesn't necessarily sell well. It's a size large, basic black top. I happen to like this cowl neck draping here. In my mind, do you hear that? Charlie, what is up with you? Or is that somebody's screaming? No, that's Tippy. Tippy? Stop screaming. Anyway, I think that's like the classiest neckline, the cowl drape. So it looks like a bracelet length sleeve, 3/4. Also a very nice fabric, maybe also modal. It feels a lot like that other one. So everything here is like evening wear or business casual. Oh no, it's 70% silk, 30% nylon. And it's lined. The lining is 55% silk and 45% viscose. So nice fabric. Maybe when I'm editing, I'll put how many items I actually have. But do you really care? No, probably not. So maybe I won't. All right. This is a dress. I see that and that. Oh, Rachel Roy, which I know is not a great brand. I have sold it before though. Size 12, but it's pretty. It's a pretty V-neck You just can't compare this sort of sourcing to regular sourcing because, you know, there aren't, you want to get as much in there as you can. I would even give some of this away to get a nice full bag. And it's a good charity. In a nice dress like this, it's got like a flounce at the bottom and list it not too expensively. I don't think that it's that horrible. If it's, I mean, they did have they had a lot of Lane Bryant. I didn't pick up any of that. I know that's not going to sell. I fortunately managed to find enough other stuff I preferred. This looks really pretty. This is also Jessica Howard. Jessica Howard, size 12, makes some really nice stuff. Look at this. It also has that draping there and all this like glitter. It's like glitter puff paint on it. It's not beading. And this is the bottom. Oh, this is so pretty. If this was my size, I'd have to try it on just for fun. This is beautiful. And the fabric itself has a very subtle, like, floral design. Can you see it? Oh, this is going to be beautiful on my mannequin. I'm going to put this aside because I want to see this on a mannequin, and I'll show it to you. I'll put a picture up. I think this is gorgeous. Okay. Okay, this also was a last minute one because as I recall, this is strapless, and I try not to buy strapless. The brand is Ricky Freeman Terry John. I think Ricky Freeman Terry John has expensive stuff. I have a Ricky Freeman Terry John dress. It's not getting a lot of attention, but I have it priced quite high, but I think it's gorgeous. It's so old Hollywood. If you are in my closet, look at it. Tell me what you think. Anyway, this is the top. And I think this like skirt is super pretty too. This also will look gorgeous on somebody and maybe my mannequin. The back is just, what would you call that? It's not ruched. I mean, it's just, I guess, I don't know, pleating. I may have to take pictures of parts of this and see if AI can give me an actual word to describe it. What's the fabric? I'm curious. Wow, it's 100% silk. Oh, this is stunning. I might have to put this on the mannequin for you too if I have time. All right, black. This is heavyweight. It's not a gown. Is it I think this is a skirt. Oh, such a basic item. It's Everlane. I don't think I've ever sold Everlane, and I just thought it was a nice basic skirt. Maybe I can sell it, maybe not. It's a size 12. I didn't get any small sizes, it seems, which means I'm not the backup for any of these. Here's something white. White? No. This is not a flowy fabric, but it has stretch. What is it? I don't remember any of this stuff. Oh, this is also Calvin Klein. Oh, I thought this was really cute, and the fact that it had no stains. I will tell you that the stuff they get is good. Like, they don't have stuff with tears and stains. So I don't know if it's the donators or they go through everything. It has these cool shoulders. Shorter sleeve. This makes me think that it's new, because that's not like a Goodwill tag. And just the fact that it's white and shows no wear at all. Oh, this is so cute. I think this dress will look terrific on somebody. So I did buy it. Oh, no, it's an 8. I thought it was a small. Not that I could wear a white dress. I wouldn't make it out of the house without a stain. Oh, this is pretty. I liked that one. I mean, at least if I didn't get bolos, I got some things that I think are just really pretty. And of course, I don't know that I'm a good judge of what other people would like. This is a sweater. That feels good. It's charcoal gray, ribbed. I don't remember this at all. What's the brand? Oh! This is, okay, I've never gotten this brand. I found it once at Salvation Army, but it was a plain shirt and I think it had stains on it. But every other reseller has it in at least every other video. It's 100% Mongolian cashmere. I don't know if that's better cashmere, but it's cashmere and it's size extra large and it's quince. Oh, okay. I think this might be a good pickup. I mean, we're not even at the point with this brand where I see people saying it doesn't do as well as it used to, which is usually about the time I might find one. But this is a gorgeous piece. Cashmere. It feels good. Extra large. Oh, I want to sleep in it. I'm happy with that. Boy, I did fit a lot of stuff in here. Okay, these are pants, I think. They skirt pants? I don't know. We'll see. This is the Essential Wide Leg by Anthropologie in a size 6. You know, if you're interested in any of this, you can let me know. You could buy it from my closet. I'll give you a great discount, or you could buy it direct. Okay, so just some black pants. Oh, I wish no. I was going to say, I kind of wish they were my size, but these are like business casual. I just don't dress this way much. But I don't know. These, look at that. That's the back. They have this nice wide leg. I don't do well with Anthropologie. I pass on a lot of Anthropologie. I'm not like, oh, it's Anthropologie. Yay. But at this sale, to find a brand like that, and the fact that it was a wide leg, I thought was helpful. So I like this. And I think size 8 is not a bad size. Here's something else that's white. Oh, I don't know anything about this. But it is the Garçon Classic Fit Irish Linen. I feel like I've looked up this before. Baird McNutt. But this is Baird McNutt Irish Linen, produced in Ireland for J. Crew. So I thought that was really interesting. And it is a size 12. Basic white shirt. Also, how could this could never have been worn. There's no way this would be in such amazing condition. Oh, this is a nice shirt. Ah, very nice. I feel like this is getting darker every once in a while. Is it? Okay, I've gotten to the pantsuit. I was interested in this first because of the brand. Let me show it to you. Not a Bolo brand, but it is J. Peterman Company. So you may have heard of J. Peterman from Seinfeld. Some people, I think, hadn't heard of it and thought that it wasn't real, but we used to get the J. Peterman catalog long before he was on Seinfeld, and I always thought it was cool. So this is a 3-piece pantsuit. What size is it? Size 10. 90% wool, fully lined pants. Pleated. I think somebody would like this. Not me. I never cared for pants that were pleated in the front. I feel like it made my stomach look more poochy. This is a vest. A vest. I mean, when do you see a pantsuit with a vest? Especially for women. And then the coat. This is a style. I remember when this was in style, and I don't understand, or maybe I don't know that it did come back. I don't understand why it didn't come back, or maybe it did and I missed it. But, oh dear. The coat, this is a size 10. The pants are a size 10, and the coat is a size 8. Oh, geez. What the heck? Well, I'm going to list it. Maybe someone bottom heavy. But anyway, it's the long duster length blazer coat. Maybe I should try it on. I could keep this and wear it as a coat. I'm just trying to sew the pants and the vest. I don't know. I imagine that this belonged to the same person. And so maybe the jacket runs big. I'm going to have to try this whole thing on and figure it out. Boy, I really filled that bag, didn't I? I'm not done yet. I think there's 2 more items. No, I think there's 3 more items. Yay me! Did a good job. Something else that's navy blue. Feels pant-like. Woo. Oh, I remember this. The brand is Black Halo. So I made in USA. I feel like I've heard of this, and I think at one point it might have been a bolo, but no longer, that kind of situation. But I've never had it, so I was like, ah, what the heck? And it's a really interesting piece. Size 8 jumpsuit. Curious how this will look on. It's got the surplice, so it's like an evening wear, but it's pants. The surplice neckline. I feel like some people would be very happy for something like this. All right, I see something gray. Pants. Oh no, this is a vintage dress. I couldn't find anything on this. I just threw it in. It's Zelda. 77% wool. So I was happy about that. Made in the USA. The collar is rayon and silk. And I love that neckline. And it's like a suit dress. The fabric is like suiting, which I think is kind of cool. Size 6. I'm gonna have to try this on because if it runs small, it could be more like a 2 or a 4, though it doesn't look small. I don't know. And finally, what have we got here? Oh, we've got beads, evening wear. This is a pretty color. I'm not even sure what this color is. Like, it's looking like it's either navy or purple. Or it might be, you know, one of those, just depends on the light. I'm unrolling, I'm unrolling, I'm unrolling, I'm unrolled. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, okay. So this is Carmen Mark Valvo. Now, Carmen Mark Valvo I know is very expensive, but I feel like it doesn't sell well. And I'm pretty sure that the one piece that I had also came from this bag sale. And so I was just like, it was it was like this, only just the top part, black with soutache swirls. It was beautiful. I listed it at 25 because Carmen Mark Valvo doesn't sell well, and it sold like in no time. When I say no time, I think we're talking less than a few hours. So when I saw another one, I'm like, well, all right, I had luck with my first Carmen Mark Valvo. And this is weird. It feels almost like t-shirt material. It's what would that material be? Stretch knit with beads, which is unusual. I feel like beaded stuff is usually on something silkier, even if it's polyester. That's the front. That's the back. And let's see. I seem to recall that I liked, okay, so the t-shirty material ends right there. And then this is sheer with different beading. So it's really pretty. I did look at it carefully. I'm sure there are missing beads. I see at least one loose thread. This is all bugle beads. And what size is it? It is a size small. So it's 75% cotton, 23% silk, 2% spandex. Too bad I don't have any evening events. This might work for me. See, there's a loose thread. Anyway, that is it. So at least I have some things to list. Not as high as I'm hoping, you know, as I really want. You know, if I'm sourcing individually, I'm trying not to, a lot of this stuff I would be like, I'm only going to be able to list it at 25. I don't want to do that. But I am low on inventory. This is the bag. Isn't it cute? I'm just a little on hedge today. They always have cute bags. Anyway, so I will be right back. I'll probably wait a week and then release the bins haul, though I might film it right now. So if I'm wearing the same outfit, don't judge. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm going to count these items and put it here, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.